Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video/podcast, I'm going to be discussing the Olympic semifinal between the US women's national team and Germany's women's national team. Alright, so after an underwhelming performance against Japan in the Olympic quarterfinals, the US still managed to come away with the win thanks to Trinity Rodman's goal in extra time. Now the US is going to face Germany again, this time for the semifinals. As you already know, the US has already played Germany in the group stage, and the team was able to come away with a 4-1 win. Likewise, Germany was also able to win their quarterfinal match against Canada. The match would go into extra time with both sides failing to score any goals. Germany would eventually win 4-2 on penalties. Much like the US-Japan match, Germany's performance against Canada, while exciting and hopeful at times, was still underwhelming and lacking. Alright, so starting with the US. Many fans found the US's match against Japan frustrating to say the least. Despite the US having the most possession, the team failed to do anything with it. It appeared as though the US was playing it too safe, mainly passing the ball around the back line and struggling to progress the game. This would lead to boos being heard throughout the stadium. There was a lack of control in the midfield, with Japan appearing to overwhelm the US in the central midfield. Lindsey Horan, for whatever reason, instead of dropping back to support and reclaim control, was more concerned with getting involved in the attack. When it comes to this match against Germany, some fans are questioning the US's ability to face Germany this time around, given their questionable performance against Japan. Truthfully, the US may still fare better than this German side, since the midfield is something Germany has been struggling with. If the US is more aggressive in this match, they will be able to control and dominate the midfield. In their first meeting, the US had no problem getting forward and breaking through the German back line. The team was able to take advantage of many gaps in the German defense. As long as the US can maintain control and keep up their attack, the team should have no issue finding the back of the goal. Sam Coffey will also return to the midfield after her one-game suspension due to yellow card accumulation. Coffey will be able to provide better stability in the midfield. However, it's still important for Horan to drop back and support the midfield, especially if the US finds themselves getting overwhelmed and not able to progress or get forward. While Germany's midfield may have struggled against Canada in the second half and in extra time, the German midfield is still very dangerous and not something this US team can take lightly. Alright, so on to Germany. Germany in their match against Canada did well at the start, able to maintain control and get their attack forward. They created a few good chances here and there, but at times the attacking players struggled to connect and finish. On the upside, Germany's defense was on point, with the team being able to hold off Canada's attack until the very end. However, what hurts this German side the most is their inconsistency. It's hard to get a read on this team. In one game, the team can connect, score, and dominate a match. In another, the attack is struggling to connect and put away their chances. Germany could defend really well in one game, but the backline could completely fall apart in the next. If Germany wants to be successful in this match, there needs to be more consistency in the backline, midfield, and attack. For this match, Germany may need to rotate the backline. The team needs to defend their wings and make sure to close down any gaps in the defense. In their first meeting with the US, the German backline struggled to keep up with the US attack. Starting Sarah Dorson or Bibian Schultz-Solano in place of Marina Hegering and Kathy Hendrick could help in shutting down attacking players like Trinity Rodman, Sophia Smith, and Mallory Swanson. When it comes to Germany's midfield and attack, while the team has plenty of strong attacking options, it's going to come down to whether the midfield and attack will be able to create better plays and connect better in the attacking third. Additionally, there needs to be good movement and control in the midfield, as well as good connection and support in the box. Germany in this game has a lot of challenges ahead of them, but whether they'll be able to take them down as a team is still up in the air. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it at that. Let's get into the lineups for this match. Alright, so the lineup, starting with Germany. We have Anne-Catherine Berger in the goal. For defenders, Kathy Hendrick, Marina Hegering, Feli Rauch, and Julia Gavin. In the midfield and attack, Yanina Minga, Solke Nuskin, Cindy Lohman, Eula Brand, Clara Buhl, and Nicole Aniyomi. Alright, so Pop and Schuler are both unavailable for this match. Pop is out due to an illness, and Schuler is out due to an injury. It goes to show how important rest and rotations are. Pop and Schuler have started in every game since the Olympics, and now both of these players are out for this game. It should not take players getting sick or injured in order for there to be rotations, especially given that there are other players on Germany's bench who are fit and can play. It's going to be interesting to see what Aniomi brings to this German attack and how well she'll connect with attacking players like Brand, Bull, and Lohman. Additionally, with Lohman starting alongside Nuskin, Minga, and Brand, we could see more forward movement from the midfield. It will still come down to whether the team will be able to maintain control. When it comes to the back line, no changes at all. It's the exact same one from Germany's first meeting with the US in the group stage. This is the same back line that struggled to keep up with the US attack, the same one the US was able to break through without much challenge. One of the main things Germany needed to change for this match, and there was a lot, was the back line. Sarah Dorson and Bibian Schultz-Solano might have been able to keep up with the US attack a lot better than Hegering and Henrik. Sarai Linder is also back from injury and could have managed the left wing. The question for this German side is, how can this backline and defense hold off the US attack this time around after failing to do so the first time? All right, so now on to the US lineup. We have Alyssa Nair in the goal. For defenders, Emily Fox, Naomi Girma, Crystal Dunn, and Tierna Davidson. For midfielders, Lindsay Horan, Sam Coffey, and Rose Lavelle. For forwards, Trinity Rodman, Sophia Smith, and Mal Swanson. And here are the substitutes as well. Overall, it's a good lineup depending on how fit and healthy the team is. There are no changes to the midfield and attack except for Coffey, who's coming back from her one-game suspension. Coffey has been solid in the midfield and will be able to provide good support and stability there. It's great to see Davidson and Fox back with the team, but maybe these were two players that should be rested more. Davidson is coming back from a small injury, and there was some concern for Fox in the match against Japan, where she went down in extra time holding her knee. The US may face some challenge from the German attack, but it's still likely that this US side will have no problem maintaining control and possession. The attack will be able to get forward and break through Germany's back line. Germany's back line is still the same from the group stage with Rauch, Hendrik, Hegering, and Gavin. Germany's left wing is where Rodman will be able to create multiple crosses and services. Germany also tends to leave too much space in their box, and if their defenders and midfielders are too focused on marking one player, like Rodman, for example, it will allow other players like Swanson, Smith, or Lavelle to make runs into the box. Quick services, crosses, and touches will also benefit the US as well. That being said, let's get into the first half. All right, so the first half, we are off, and we're playing in the Lyon Stadium. So I covered Olympic Lyon Feminine last season, and we'll be covering them again this season. So if you're interested in looking for a women's club team to support, that could be a team for you, especially since they won the Champions League 8 times. All right, so 1 minute, Dunn fouled, US free kick, ball sent in, Davidson header, saved. 2 minutes, Brand fouls Horan, US ball, long ball to the US box, kick back to Nair. Some pressure from Germany now, US recovers. 3 minutes, Rodman making a run, Rodman cross, Lavelle attempt, AKB saves. Ball up to Bull, offside. 4 minutes, Smith cross, kicked away. Dunn, missed pass, gives it away. Lavelle thought she was going to play it up to her, but not on the same page. Okay, 5 minutes, Brand to Bull, Coffey recovers. 6 minutes, ball up for Lohman, goes out, Smith attempt, saved. 8 minutes, ball wide over to Rodman, goes out. 9 minutes, Gavin cross, headed away. 10 minutes, Bull up for Aniomi, Dunn tackles it away. Rauch fouls Rodman, US ball. 11 minutes, Smith fouled, grabbed by Henrik. US free kick outside the box, Horan attempt from the free kick, blocked. Sent in again, defended away. 12 minutes, Rodman cross, blocked. 13 minutes, US corner kick punched and headed away. 14 minutes, Hegering actually gets it away from Rodman. Hegering fouls, US free kick, ball sent in, defended away. 15 minutes, Rodman cross, headed away. Smith gives it away, and Naomi making a run up to Brand. Brand cross, blocked. 16 minutes, Germany corner kick headed up and defended away. Dunn fouled by Hegering, US ball. Okay, 17 minutes, long ball up to Smith. Smith fouls Hagering, who had her beat. Germany ball. 18 minutes, Nuskin up to Bull. Fox defends it away. 19 minutes, Gavin cross headed away. 20th minute, Germany corner kick punched away. Long ball up to Lavelle, tackled away by Hendrick. 21 minutes, Haran fouled by Rauch, US ball. 22 minutes, ball behind for Aniyomi, Nair collects. 23 minutes, Brand running into the box, Brand attempt, Nair saves. Dunn comes away with it. 24 minutes, Swanson cross, Hagering collects and clears. 25 minutes, Coffee up to Dunn, Dunn cross goes over. 26 minutes, Lohman up to Aniyomi, Dunn chases it down, gets it away to Lavelle. 27 minutes, Gavin cross, Nuskin attempt, block, goes wide. 28 minutes, Fox fouled, US ball. Ball up to Smith, Hagering fouls, trips her. 29 minutes, US free kick outside the box, ball sent in, defended away. 30th minute, US cross, Haran header, saved. 31 minutes, Smith cross, back to Swanson, Hagering gets it away. US foul, Germany free kick, sent in, headed away. 33 minutes, Lohman crosser attempt, Nair saves. 34 minutes, Brand plays it in, Nair collects. Ball up to Smith, Gavin gets it away. 35 minutes, Fox fouled, Aniyomi shoved her off the ball. Haran wondering why it's not a yellow. 36 minutes, ball in the Germany box, defended away. 38 minutes, US corner kick, AKB saves. Brand fouled by Haran, Germany ball. 39 minutes, Germany cross headed wide. Ball up for Brand, kicked away. Brand fouls, US ball. 40th minute, Rodman up to Swanson, kicked away by Minga. 42 minutes, long ball up to Dunn. Too much behind it, goes out. 43 minutes, Hagering yellow card for shoving Swanson. 44 minutes, US free kick headed away. Hendrick fouled in the box by Haran. 45 minutes, whistle blown, first half ends. US 0-0. All right, so starting with Germany. Germany is doing better than I expected. The back line has been solid in this first half, with Hagering and Hendrick appearing to be on top of things. They've been doing well keeping up with the US attack and recovering possession. Berger also had some good saves as well. For the most part, there appears to be good back and forth between both sides. Possession and control is about even. Germany has been able to get their attack forward. There is good movement in the midfield with Brand and Lohman, and they, as well as the rest of the attack, have been able to get behind the US back line. Breaking through the US back line hasn't been easy for this German side, and despite getting forward, they haven't had many chances on goal. Going into the second half, Germany needs to create more crosses, services, and chances. Long balls and passes behind the US back line could work well for the German attack. Connection in the box still isn't there yet. The team also needs to maintain a strong defense. So far, they have been solid in that area. Now on to the U.S. women's national team. All right, so the U.S. is doing well. This is a much better performance from the U.S. when compared to their match against Japan. Coffee returning to the midfield is definitely noticeable. She's recovering possession, getting forward, and connecting on build-up plays. Both sides are split when it comes to possession, but it appears as though the U.S. has had more of it and we're creating more crosses and services. Rodman, Smith, and Swanson have been getting forward, but they are facing more of a challenge from the German back line. It doesn't seem like Germany is going to allow them through as easily as before. Germany may have the U.S. figured out to some degree. Going into the second half, the U.S. may need to up their pressure on the German back line. They have been able to break through a few times in the first half, and as long as the U.S. can keep up their pace and attack, they should eventually be able to score. That being said, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. U.S. substitution, Davidson out, Sonnet in. 46 minutes, Lohman making a run, touch to Bull, blocked. Haran and Lohman down after Haran crashes into her. They're both fine. 47 minutes, Aniyomi to Brand. Brand breaks past Dunn and Sonnet. Brand cross, defended away. Yeah, she needed some support there. 48 minutes, Smith running across the German box, defended away. 49 minutes, U.S. cross, Rodman header, defended away. Germa fouls? No, she doesn't. Aniyomi fouled her first. Germa just avoided stepping on her. Yeah, I can't believe that was called. 51 minutes, Rodman cross, saved. 53 minutes, Lohman fouls Coffee. It looked like Lohman did get a touch on the ball first, though. 54 minutes, Lohman cross, headed away. Brand attempt from outside, Nair saves. I kind of wish she just played it over to the wing. 55 minutes, Brand in for Aniyomi. The German players thought they had a corner because it came off Germa last, but from the replay, it bounced in front of Germa, but it didn't touch her. 56 minutes, Gavin attempt goes wide. 58 minutes, Rodman down after being taken down by Bull. She's okay. 59 minutes, US substitution. Lavelle out, Williams in. Mal crossed Haran header, saved. 61 minutes, Lohman up to Aniomi, kicked away. Germa up for Swanson, draws Berger off her line. Swanson attempt hits the side netting. 63 minutes, Lohman down after a collision with Rodman. She's okay. 64 minutes, long ball to the US box. Nair collects. 65 minutes, Brand plays it up to no one. Sonnet sends it up, AKB collects. 66 minutes, turnover in the midfield. Aniomi running into the box. Aniomi cross, defended away. 67 minutes, Aniomi down, cramp, Nair stretching out her leg. Trainers coming out to check on her. She seems to be okay. Aniomi hasn't had much playtime, so she's likely going to cramp up more. 68 minutes, Germany substitution. Aniomi out, Freigen in. It sucks that Aniomi had to come off because she has been doing pretty well. 69 minutes, Brand beats Dunn. Brand cross, defended away. I wish she just tried to make an attempt there. Newskin fouls Haran, US ball. 71 minutes, Fox long ball up to Mal. Mal cross, headed away. Smith attempt blocked, AKB collects. 73 minutes, Brand crosses it back, touch to Minga. Minga attempt from outside, saved. I think the German attacking players' decision making, it needs to be better. Maybe instead of crosses, they should try short through balls. 74 minutes, ball up to Lohman. Lohman trip, no foul. Germa gets away with it. 76 minutes, Rodman cross, kicked away by Hagering. Hagering down, non-contact related. They showed a replay of Lohman getting tripped. Yeah, that should have been a foul. Hagering getting checked over by the trainers now. 77 minutes, Germany substitution. Hagering out, Schultz Solano in. 78 minutes, US corner kick, Coffey keeps it in. Headed off to Haran. Haran header, saved. 80th minute, Rodman up to Smith. Smith attempt blocked. Rodman attempt saved. 81 minutes, Smith fouled. Ref says play on. Haran attempt blocked. Long ball up to Freigen. Freigen crosses back to Brand. Brand up to Freigen again, goes out. I don't know why this German attack is so adverse to taking shots. Like, you need to score. 82 minutes, US cross goes out. 84 minutes, Newskin turnover. Mal making a run up to Smith, AKB collects. 85 minutes, ball up to Mal. Mal making a run. Mal scores but offside. 87 minutes, Lohman down, no foul. Williams cross punched away. 88 minutes, US cross kicked away. Rodman up to Mal. Mal back cross, AKB collects. 89 minutes, Bull cross goes out. 5 minutes of added time. You know what this US side needs? Jaden Shaw. 91 minutes, Williams fouls, Germany ball. 93 minutes, Dunn cross, good defending by Brand. Dunn fouls Lohman, Germany free kick. 94 minutes, Bull sends it in, takes a touch, Nair saves. 95 minutes, whistle blown, second half ends, US 0-0, and we're going into extra time. Great. All right, so Germany in the second half has been doing well. They're seeing more of the ball and creating plays, but unfortunately, the attack falls apart once they reach the US penalty area. They want to cross it all the time instead of taking shots on goal. This always leads to the US defense being able to recover possession and get it out. Germany needs to make attempts and make shots on goal. Force Nair in the US defense to make saves or put it out for corner kicks. They need to score. Germany needs to score if they want to move on. As for the US women's national team, they're doing all right. They need to maintain their pressure on the German back line. Control and possession has been even between both sides, but the US needs to keep getting forward and creating more chances. Putting in Jaden Shaw could help the attack even more. All right, so the first round of extra time, we are off. US substitutions, Dunn and Haran out, Neiswanger and Albert in. Neiswanger makes sense, Albert doesn't. She doesn't really bring much to the midfield. Germany substitution, Lohman out, Sens in. 91 minutes, Rodman cross goes wide. 92 minutes, Mal attempt goes wide. 93 minutes, Bull attempt saved. Long ball to the Germany box, kicked away by AKB. 94 minutes, Swanson up to Smith. Smith chips it over AKB, scores. US 1-0. Took a while, but the US finally scores. Now they have to maintain this lead or get more goals. 96 minutes, ball up to Rodman, AKB collects. 97 minutes, Swanson up to Rodman. Rodman crosser attempt, blocked. 98 minutes, US corner kick goes wide, not sure what that was. 99 minutes, Brand runs it out. 100 minutes, ball up to Sense, headed away. 102 minutes, Swanson over to Rodman. Rodman attempt goes over. 103 minutes, long ball up to Smith. Smith running into the box. Smith attempt, AKB with a block. 104 minutes, Germany corner kick smacked away by Nair. Germany attempt ×2, blocked. 1 minute of added time. 106 minutes, whistle blown, first round ends, US 1-0. All right, so Germany's defense must be getting tired. The US has been opening them up in this first round of extra time. If Germany wants to tie things up and take this game into penalties, the defense needs to hang in there. The attack has been getting forward, but they're still falling apart in the US penalty area. There's just not enough connection or finishing. As for the US, hey, it was a great goal from Smith. The US has been able to find openings in the Germany box. If the US keeps up their attack, they can continue to expose those openings and try to get a safety goal. At the same time, the US also needs to defend in order to protect their lead. Now let's get into the second round of extra time. All right, so second round of extra time, we are off. Germany substitution, Rauch out, Dorsen in. 106 minutes, Gavin cross, Nair saves. 107 minutes, Brand fouls, yellow card, not sure what for. 108 minutes, Brand cross, kicked away. 109 minutes, long ball up to Williams, defended away by Dorsen. Smith trying to take it to the corner flag, Sense bounces it off her leg. US substitution, Swanson out, Kruger in. I mean, if you put in Shaw, we would still have another attacking option. 110 minutes, Fragen fouls Coffey, US ball. 111 minutes, ball to the US box, defended away by Kruger and Coffey. 112 minutes, Germany cross, headed away. 113 minutes, Germany cross, Neiswanger blocks. Germany corner kick, Minga attempt, takes a deflection, Nair saves. 114 minutes, Gavin takes it away from Smith. 116 minutes, ball to the US box, kicked away by Germa. Brand handball in the box, fouls, US ball. 18 minutes, Brand foul, Germany free kick directly outside the box. Bull attempt from the free kick, hits the wall. Gavin sends it in, Germany attempt blocked. 119 minutes, Smith making a run, Smith attempt blocked by AKB. Yeah, Smith is tired. I know she would have been more patient with that. US corner kick, US keeping it there. 1 minute of added time, 120th minute, Williams brings it back to the corner flag, puts it out. 121 minutes, whistle blown, second round of extra time ends. US wins 1-0. Okay, so this was a tough match and a tough loss for Germany. Still, it wasn't a totally bad performance from this German side. Compared to the group stage, Germany performed better in this meeting. There were a handful of good takeaways from this match. Germany's backline and defense did much better in this game. They were able to keep up with the US attack and recover possession. Hagering and Henrik, who struggled in the earlier meeting with the US, performed well in this match. As for Germany's midfield and attack, they were able to control the midfield and get forward, but the team was falling apart in the attacking third. This was either due to slow or questionable decision-making. The team weren't creating enough plays or chances, nor were they making attempts on goal despite having goal scorers like Brand, Bull, Aniomi, and Fragen. Germany still has a chance to go for bronze, but they need to sort out their attack and figure out what to do when they get into the box, as it's still lacking when it comes to connection and finishing. As for the US, Germany was definitely more challenging in this game. The US had a much harder time breaking through the German back line. This was likely because Germany knew what to expect and was more prepared. Despite possession being almost even, the US still had the better chances. They were still getting forward and creating plays. The connection between Rodman, Smith, and Swanson appeared to get better in extra time as the German backline started to open up more and the US attack was able to create more chances. When compared to their match against Japan, this was a significantly better performance from the US. This is likely due to Coffey returning to the midfield and providing good control and stability. Anyway, the US will now head to the Olympic finals where they will compete for a gold medal against either Spain or Brazil. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.